We have big news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. This, remember, after that terrible terror attack that has taken place, killing 5 army men on duty. We are being told that 2 teams of the National Investigation Agency will be reaching the terror spot. 1 team from Jammu, 1 from the national capital Delhi. There will also be an 8-member forensic team to accompany the NIA team. 5 army men were killed, shot to death in a vehicle, the military truck in which they were travelling. And this was in Poonch on the highway. When it appeared initially, there were all sorts of theories about what happened, and then later, with more information coming in, it was a terror attack. There was an explosive thrown and there were bullets fired on this military vehicle, leading to the loss of life of 5 army men. I want to bring in immediately Sunil Ji Bhatt. He's on the ground in Poonch for the latest on that. Sunil, NIA is going to take over this incident. You're on the spot there. What are you picking up about the situation? Are there heightened security checks? And it's absolutely tragic to see this happening on the Poonch highway.
Absolutely, Pooja. There is high alert across the length and breadth of Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in the twin border districts of Rajouri and Poonch. Right now, I'm standing in Bhimber Gali area of Poonch district, and just few meters away from this spot is that terror attack site where that dastardly terror attack took place yesterday. The media is not being allowed to move forward beyond this point, but we are showing you the pictures. There you see a team of the Indian Army has just come from the spot where that terror attack took place. Remember, since yesterday, many teams of the Indian Army were sent to Bhimber Gali area, and they were carrying out intense search operation. Right now you are seeing the live pictures on India Today. There you see the Indian Army personnel. They are moving to now another location. I have been saying that terrain is a major challenge. This area is surrounded by tall mountains, dense forests. So the army teams are being sent to the other side of the hill also. This is being done to ensure that terrorists don't manage to escape from the spot. There you see that convoy of the army personnel is moving towards the other side of the hill now. So an intense search operation is on. The priority for the Indian Army is to ensure that all those terrorists who carried out yesterday's attack are neutralized as soon as possible. Investigation is also taking place at the same time, but we are showing you the live pictures. Pooja, I just want to also show you these pictures. Look at the terrain here. This area is surrounded by dense forest. Pooja, you have also been to this area. See how difficult it is for the security forces to carry out search operation in this stretch. We can see that many teams of the Indian Army are moving towards now another location. This is being done to ensure that terrorists don't manage to escape, because last time also in October 2021, when a major anti-terror operation was on in this area, the terrorists managed to give a slip to the security forces, but this time the security forces are ensuring that terrorists are neutralized. Here you see that convoy of the Indian Army personnel is on its way to other side of the hill. So an intense search operation is on, and teams from the NIA are also going to arrive later in the afternoon. They are going to visit the terror attack site. They are going to collect vital clues from that spot. So investigation is also happening parallelly, but at the same time, as I have been saying, the priority for the security forces is...
And it's important to understand what Sunil Ji Bhatt is showing us. This is a highway, and right adjacent to it are the forests. These are massive forests, and beyond that is the border of Pakistan as well. And therefore, it is these forests that can often be used by the terrorists as a cover to disappear into the darkness, into these forests, as and when they indulged in these brutal terror attacks. Sunil, I request you to please stay on with me, because what happened in the past 24 hours is absolutely mind-numbing. This is not the Kashmir Valley. This is the Jammu-Poonch highway, remember. And at this point, relatively peaceful that it had been. But in the past few months, it has seen increasing activity. So here's what happened yesterday. Sources have now informed India Today that overground workers allegedly helped the terrorists who had infiltrated via Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Sources further add that they lived with some of the villagers in POK. Now, 2 teams of NIA, 1 from Jammu, 1 from Delhi, are about to reach the terror spot. But these shocking details are all in the light of the latest attack that has killed 5 of our Jawans. 8-member forensic team will accompany the NIA teams. The soldiers were killed, remember, after their military vehicle caught fire. 50 rounds of bullets were fired by the unidentified terrorists. This was an army vehicle moving between the Bhimber Gali and Poonch in the Rajouri sector. Sources say they were attacked from 3 sides. Grenade-like explosives were lobbed at them. 4 terrorists could have been involved. The manner in which this attack has been carried out, but the timing is crucial. This is just ahead of the G20 meeting in Jammu and Kashmir. And in that meeting, Pakistan Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto's visit to India is also scheduled on May 4th and 5th to attend the SCO meeting in Goa.
Right now we are standing on Rajouri Poonch highway, and on this highway yesterday an army vehicle was ambushed by terrorists near Bhimber Gali area, and then that truck caught fire. 5 of our army personnel were martyred in that terror attack. Initially, it was being, speculated that the army truck caught fire due to a lightning strike. But late last evening, army confirmed that it was a terror attack. Terrorists attacked the army vehicle from 3 sides. That's what our sources are telling us. And the terrorists lobbed grenades at the army vehicle. They also fired as many as 51 rounds of fire at the army personnel. 5 of our army personnel were martyred in that terror attack, and now the authorities are working to probe this matter. National Investigating Agency team is on its way from Delhi. They are going to reach the terror attack spot, and they are going to assess the situation. Pakistan has already, issued a statement a few days ago, and it had raised objection over the holding of G20 event in Srinagar. So clearly Pakistan is rattled, terrorists are rattled, and that is why they want to make their presence felt, and that is why a dastardly terror attack was carried out yesterday here in Rajouri Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Rajouri Poonch highway in Jammu and Kashmir for India Today.